Today, I'm going to be making the Old El Paso cornbread mix. We have the Southwest style and we have the cinnamon churro. These were $3.99 a box at Kroger, and all you need for each one is water and an egg. So we have half a cup of water for each mix and 1 egg. You also need some vegetable oil spray. You need to spray that in the bottom of your pan. You can use an 8-inch pan, a 9-inch pan, or you can make muffins. This is a 9-inch pan, so I'm going to make mine in a pan because it's just easier, I think. But muffins would be cool too. But we are going to open this box, and I'll show you what you get inside. That's it. There's your mix. So we're going to add our water and egg and stir. Okay, it said stir just until wet, and then we're going to pour it into our pan and spread it out evenly. Smells a lot like a taco seasoning mix. That's exactly what it smells like. So now we're going to move on to our cinnamon churro. And this is what this mixture looks like. And once again, you just want to stir in your egg and water until it's wet. And I should say, you can use milk. So for both of these mixes, it says you will need a half a cup of water or milk. The reason I'm choosing to use water is because that's something that everyone has, is water, and not everyone may have milk. To use a 9-inch pan, just so you know, these are going to be very thin. It seems like it's going to be thinner than most cornbread I make, but we'll see. So for a 9-inch pan, you want to bake this for 20 to 23 minutes, and that's the same as the other one. So I'm going to put it in for 21 minutes, and then we'll be back. So this is how they look, fresh out of the oven. So you're supposed to get 9 servings. So we each have a piece of the cinnamon churro and of the Southwest style. The cinnamon churro, let's see, is there anything to tell you? It's calories, the prepared, it's 180 calories. So this slice is 180 calories. That's probably about right, because I did get 9 servings in there. And so this is just made by General Mills. So, want to just give it a try?
Yep.
It's nice enough to where you can pick it up.
Yeah, you always worry about cornbread. Is it going to be done enough in the middle?
I do taste the cinnamon.
It's a little dense.
We're going to be trying it with some butter.
It's not as sweet as like a yellow corn muffin. It's sweeter than this, I think. Except this has cinnamon to go with it. So if you put a yellow corn muffin with cinnamon, it'd probably be sweeter than this would be. Don't you think? I mean, this is good, but it's not as sweet.
I like it with butter. I'm wondering too.
Everything's better with butter.
This will probably surprise Kevin that I'm going to suggest this. But I'm wondering if it might be good with syrup. With like pancake syrup. I think it would be good with pancake syrup because that would add more sweetness to it. I do like it with butter. it does have that very traditional cornmeal texture. So it's chunky.
Very grainy.
It's grainy. It's lots of bits and pieces.
I don't mind that because I actually love corn muffins.
Oh yeah, we love cornbread.
I like
all the time,
I like the yellow corn muffins from like Jiffy or whatever. Those are like awesome.
Yes.
That's really good. So if you take that kind of level of sweetness with a little bit of cinnamon, that's what you're kind of getting. I really like the edges because it has a little bit different texture on the edge.
Right.
So I would fight not get the middle piece. I want the edge.
You know what?
Kind of as a cake piece.
Then you would enjoy making muffins.
Probably because it's all edge.
It's all edge.
I don't mind the center part though. It's just I like that tougher. Yeah, you know, like a cake gets that little bit more of a dense kind of crispy edge
everything,
on the outside.
Brownies, everything.
Yeah, that's what these have too. It's really good. I like it.
I like it. The cinnamon flavor. It is. It's a subtle cinnamon. So don't go in there expecting cinnamon.
No, it's not like that.
It's not like that. It is. It is that cinnamon flavor in cornmeal, and so you do get it, but it's not like heavy cinnamon.
Right.
I think it's very nice.
It's about as much cinnamon you would get on a churro, because a churro is generally not overly cinnamon and sugar.
Right. Okay, so here's my question. Most people are buying around, well, you know what, I'm just going to speak for me because I don't know how anybody else eats cornbread. When we eat cornbread, we usually eat it with like brown beans.
Yeah,
or
something savory.
A lot of people eat cornbread with chili.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
They'll eat chili and cornbread. So I'm wondering, are people going to eat this for breakfast or are people going to eat it for a dessert?
I think it's more of a dessert.
Okay, that's what I'm wondering. Yeah. Who's buying this besides just to try it like us?
Yeah, I think it's more of a dessert thing.
I'm wondering, when does Old El Paso want you to eat this?
Yeah, like you've had your tacos or whatever, enchiladas, and then now you have something sweet.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, this.
I mean, I'd rather have fried ice cream myself, but you know.
This is the Southwest style, and it really does smell like taco seasoning. It is 180 calories prepared for the square.
It holds up well. Both of these have been a little sticky. I think this one's more sticky than the other one was. Like tacky.
That is so interesting, having that flavor in a piece of cornbread.
Well, it's it's almost like a crunchy taco, but it's like seasonings in it. And of course it's not crunchy, but
it would be like
got too much.
I love the Old El Paso brand.
Yeah. I'm making a mess.
I love the Old El Paso brand. So like I buy their taco seasoning mix and I buy their taco shells. But I've never tried their seasoned taco shells. I bet you this tastes like if they have like a taco flavor taco shell. I bet this would taste like that.
Because it's a lot like, it's literally like we said it when we were making them, or Tammy did. It reminds you of the taco seasoning. Yeah. That you put in the meat. That's what it tastes like. It's like the powder.
Yes, it's just like the powder that Old El Paso sells. That's what it tastes like.
I like it better with butter.
You do like it better with butter? Okay, well I'm gonna get some butter.
I ate all that one.
Oh my.
All gone. It's only 180 calories, plus the butter I used. Plus, we don't talk about that one.
Plus you've already eaten one.
I didn't finish that one. It only goes negative when you finish.
Hey, Kevin, this is light butter.
That's right.
It's light butter.
I feel lighter already.
It's only 50 calories a tablespoon. That's it. That's not bad.
What do you think about with butter?
I like both with butter, of course.
It makes it richer.
It's still, it's not bad, but it's different having that flavor in that texture. You know, just like you say with Jelly Bellies, it's odd tasting popcorn in a jelly bean. For me, it's odd tasting taco, although I've had jalapeno cornbread and everything, and it's delicious.
I'm surprised they didn't give you a recipe idea on here.
No.
For like a bake. Like, can you imagine a casserole?
Oh.
With that, like, daubs of that around, and then you have this casserole, like a taco bake with this cornbread kind of flavor and texture on top.
I would say some people put, when they make cornbread, they put it in their chili. They'll crumble it on their chili.
Yeah, but do you see what I mean by when you put it in the oven to bake it?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I would say some people would bake this and let it come out just like I did, and then put all their meat or whatever. You're not even talking about that.
I'm talking about you're ready to put it in the oven to bake it.
And it's wet.
Take the wet, raw cornbread mix and just kind of spread it or put blobs of it on top of it. And let
on
it
top
bake.
of what?
Of whatever, your taco bake or a...
oh, on top of your meat.
I'm talking your meat and your...
So you're putting your meat in the pan first.
Yeah.
You're putting your meat on the bottom and maybe some cheese, and then you're putting that on.
Yeah, making a shell, make a little topping to it. I'm just saying, I'm surprised they didn't have some kind of creative recipe you could do like that.
Right, because
Because I could picture that mixed with like a casserole of some kind.
Yes.
That'd be really nice.
Yes, and I have seen that too, where people have made chili, like a chili bake on the bottom, and then they put their
like
cornbread over the top, and you cut into it.
Yeah, and you bake the whole thing.
You bake the whole thing. Yeah, you're right. I have seen that. So no, they do not give you any
kind of
other recipes or anything like that. Which one are you buying?
Probably the churro one, just because it's sweeter and different. The other one literally just tastes like cornmeal or cornbread, and you've taken some taco seasoning and mixed it in. Which you can make that on your own at home.
You really could.
Yeah.
You could
Because it's not
on
hot, it's not spicy,
no.
It's not anything like that.
I'm glad you said that, because some people would worry. There is no heat whatsoever.
Like none.
None. It tastes, it's like a mild taco seasoning is what it is.
Yeah, there's literally no heat at all. You just get that kind of smoky chili powder kind of flavor.
Yes, it has a chili powder flavor.
Yep.
Yeah. So
I know also that the cornmeal that they use here is a kind of a bigger cornmeal, so it's
chunky.
It's a bigger grit than some cornmeal you get. Some cornmeal is really fine. This is a hunkier piece of cornmeal.
I agree. Yeah. So I would pick the churro as well.
Yeah.
But I
both
really
good.
do like this because I like taco flavor anyway. It's just different having it in this.
It is.
But it still is good. So I hope you enjoyed the video. You'll have to let us know if you plan on trying these out for yourself. And thanks for watching.